What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Oliver Tree. Yes, indeed, Oliver Tree fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bibbity-bob, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, well then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Andy, and Andy wanted to see me react to this song by Oliver Tree called Hurt. Now, have I heard this song before? Maybe. I mean, if he's doing a cover of the Nine Inch Nails song Hurt, I mean, it's possible. There's no mention of this being a cover though, so this is probably an original song, and that being the case, no, I've never heard it before. Now look, there's always a possibility, there's always a chance I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, you have got to be kidding me, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We had a slight problem, and I've never seen this happen on the channel. So I went to download this video, and it would not allow me to download it. It just kept saying error, and feed not available. And I'm like, I go and I looked at the page. I put the link in the address bar, came up just fine. So I was like, why isn't this downloading? So I did some research. I found out this video is age restricted, which means you can't download it. And I was like, that's interesting. So I found a way to download it, and I uploaded it to my ghost channel, my test channel, to see if everything was gonna be okay. And sure enough, age restricted. And I was like, can't use it. So I'm sorry, Andy, I cannot. This is the first time this has ever happened on the channel. The video is available. I have no problem putting I'll put the link for the original video down in the video description, but I can't use that video, otherwise the video gets age restricted and I could potentially get in some big trouble. So I'm sorry, Andy, I cannot use the link you gave me. I'm gonna play it safe here, and I'm gonna use the official lyric video. I'm getting it off of the Oliver Tree channel. I'm using the lyric video and not the music video, because like I said, the music video itself is age restricted. So sorry about that, Andy. I've worked too long and too hard on this channel to take any chances. I apologize, but I'll still put the link for the original video in the video description. So, utilizing the lyric video though, it was posted by Oliver Tree. Surprise, surprise. So was the other one. And the video I'm going to be using, the lyric video, it has 10 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure, as well as the video that I'm going to be using for the reaction. What do you say? Let's get started. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Oliver Tree, Hurt, lyric video. 1080p. I mean, it's a lyric video, so it doesn't really matter, but sure, why not? All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
My day will come, I gave too much, I sold my soul, I'm waiting for my pay in full, I only want your dying love, I sing enough, I tried but I don't think so, maybe it was me who was fucking you have to? Why you always seem in a bad mood? Your whole life you had an attitude. One day is that so bad for you? I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if it got that bad. I'm sorry I can't help you.
What a great decision.
Somebody should have had your back. I tried.
Great decision. Right there to take the drums out, to take out the percussion and just have it be guitar. Jun 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 with the downstrokes. Jun 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 jun. The chordal progression is very simple. It's root, minor 3, minor 6, 5. Back to root, minor 3, minor 6, 5. Back to the root, minor 3, minor 6, 5. Very simple, very easy to follow. But I liked how they did that. They took that one section, took out the drums, guitars, and I think keyboards maybe as well, but no percussion. No percussion voicings whatsoever. Relying completely on the attack of the instruments to provide that rhythmic pattern. I like that. That felt good. It felt good. I'm going to be honest with you too, folks. Something needed to change up because the music on this song gets very mundane very quickly. For those of you expecting 8s and 9s, I got some really bad news for you. I don't see this going into the negatives. I don't see that. They're not doing anything wrong musically. They're doing absolutely nothing wrong. So I have no reason to give it a negative score. Although, repetition, if it does become mundane, if the song is mundane as a whole, that could affect. Actually, we could potentially. Okay, let me put it this way. If we do end up under a 5.0, if we do end up going into the negative scores, it won't be by much, okay? We may end up in the 4s, but I don't see it going any lower than that. But honestly, I don't think we'll go down. I think we'll be in the positives. I think we'll be okay. Let's keep going here.
I'm sorry if it got that bad. I'm sorry I can't help you. Somebody should have had your back. I tried, but I don't think so. Maybe it was me who was fucking up. I gave all I could give, but it seems like it never really was enough. I changed my whole life when I learned to ignore them. I changed my whole life up. Maybe it was not enough. I don't think I'm allowed to make a deal with your selfish ways. They're acting vicious out there. There's lots of demons out here. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if it got that bad.
I'm glad we came back
sorry
to
I
it.
can't help you. Somebody should have had your back. I tried, but I don't think so. Maybe it was me who was fucking up. I gave all I could give, but it seems like it never really was enough.
I mean, you talk about a song that is literally cut and dry. This is it. I mean, it doesn't really get much simpler than this. It's literally 4 chords, 4 notes, no deviations from a chordal progression standpoint. This is a simple song. This is right up there with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I'll be honest with you though, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is a little more complex than this song is. It's that easy. It's that simple. I want to give it a good score, but I don't know. We may end up in the negatives. We may be down the 4s. We won't be down the 3s or 2s or 1s. It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible, but I don't know. I've got to think about this. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Oliver Tree with Hurt. This was a request from Andy. Okay. let's just get to the score. Let's just get to the score. This is gonna be a short review. On a scale of 1 to 10, believe it or not, we're in the positives. I'm gonna give that a 5.2. Yeah, 5.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 5.2. What does that mean? Well, a 5.2 would translate to an okay scale rating, so it's getting an okay score. Believe it or not, it is. Anything from 5.0 on up, you're in the positives. So yeah, it's getting an okay scale rating. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a C letter grade. So there you go, a 5.2, an okay scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Okay, listen. There is absolutely nothing special about this song. Nothing that makes this song stand out, other than possibly lyrics. Now, here's the thing, and this is where everybody in the comments, and folks, I'm just gonna spare you all a whole lot of grief and a whole lot of time and a whole lot of effort before you decide to go onto the comment section and write a paragraph or a short novel about how deep the lyrics are and how much the lyrics mean to the song. Folks, you should know me by now. You know I don't do lyrics. You know that lyrics and I do not see eye to eye. Lyrics go over my head. I have a terrible time interpreting the meaning of lyrics. I just don't do it. I play to my strengths, which is the instrumentation, the musicality, the songwriting, the theory, the arranging. That's what I'm good at. Lyrics, I'm terrible at. I don't pay attention to lyrics. And before you decide, like I said, to go into the comments and try to tell me how I should run my channel and how I should do things, folks, for those of you who are gonna say, you have to listen to the lyrics. You have to pay attention to the lyrics. The only thing I have to do is pay taxes and die. That's all I have to do. Everything else, my choice. And since this is my channel, I run it how I want. If you don't like it, that's okay. There's the door. Feel free to see yourself out. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So before you decide to go into the comments and write a paragraph, save your time, because I don't care. I just do not care.
So how did that just feel?
The song itself, it's repetitive. It's literally the exact same 4 chords over and 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 over again. It is literally the root to the minor third to the minor sixth to the 5 every single time. Now, as mundane and as repetitive and as boring as that is, it fits. It does sound good. It is pleasing to the ear. It's droning, but it does work. Luckily, and this is a saving grace for this song, and I know people right now are going, well, what about Melvin's? What about Boris from Melvin's? You said the same thing, and you gave it a, what did I give it, a 0.8 or something like that? That's because that song droned on and on and on for 10 minutes. This one was what? Was this song under 3? I think the song was under 3 minutes long. It came in, it made its point, and it got out like a good DPS should. It ran in, did damage, and got out. There you go. Cool. I got no issue with that. Now, if this song had gone on for 5 minutes, we would not be at a 5.2. We'd be down somewhere probably in the high 3s. If the song had gone on for 7 minutes, we'd be down the mid 2s. If this song had broken the 8-minute mark and done the exact same thing it did the whole way through for 8 minutes, we'd be down in the 1s. Easily 1s, maybe 0s. If we got into the 10-minute mark doing this, 0s all day long. We'd be in the 0s, no problem. But because this song was short, it came in, did the deed, got out, it's fine. It's okay. I'm not thrilled with it, but it's okay. The biggest thing for me, the most impressive thing about the song, honestly, was the decision to take in that section, I believe it's before the chorus. It's hard to tell when you're doing the exact same chord progression all the way through. I think this is what kind of helped set up the break. Maybe call this the pre-chorus for what it's worth. The section where the percussion got laid out and it was just guitars and keyboards. Just jun 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 jun, and just chunk 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 chunk. Letting the attack of the instrumentation provide the percussion, provide the rhythmic pattern. That was nice. It was a nice breakup. It helped keep the song. I mean, okay, the song's mundane. Okay, there's no way around it, but it made it less mundane by doing so, and doing it not just once but twice. Thankfully. No, listen, it's short, it's quick, it's to the point, it does the damage, it gets out, and it did everything it needed to do in 3 minutes. I think it was about 3 minutes or less. So I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it. It's okay. It's okay. And that's why I'm giving it the okay score of 5.2. One last time, just to make sure that you didn't miss it, I could care less about the lyrics. I've never cared about lyrics. I never will care about lyrics. If you don't like that, then get off the channel. Seriously, this is not the channel for you. Because I don't do lyrics. Every once in a while, a song comes along and one lyric will suddenly stick out to me and it'll hit me, like in that Pearl Jam reaction I did for Comes and Goes. That one lyric, the rest of the lyrics I didn't catch, but that one lyric hit me. Never happened here. So anyway, 5.2, I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 5.2, which is an okay scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a C letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.